toy they play with injured.
Calculus. We're at the beginning of another season of Semesters, and in addition to more romance, intrigue, and adventure, we've put together a cast of actors to bring your favorite characters to life. Josh Taylor, everyone's favorite clown, and his determined girlfriend, Cindy Chandler, are now being played by Adam Boardman and Cara Jambrone. Slats, Sloan Atkins, the ex-Phi Mu Kappa brother with the heart of gold, is now being portrayed by Brett Wynn. And last but not least, who could forget Ashton College's #1 RA, J.J. Kale, now being played by Suzanne Goldingson. You'll be seeing these characters, plus some new ones, and even some of your old favorites, this year on the nation's #1 college soap opera, Semesters. So sit back and enjoy our third season.
Previously on Semesters.
Damn! Damn it! What do you mean, damn it? Come on! Oh, God. Come on! Oh, God. No!
Broken.
Oh, I stopped by Kay's, but she wasn't there.
She was supposed to wait there until we got back.
You don't think that,
Nathan? But he thinks we're dead, right?
Well, maybe he doesn't want to leave any loose ends.
Look. I think the most important thing for us to do right now is to find Nathan.
Does this jog your memory?
No, actually it doesn't.
You killed Trevor, and now I'm gonna make you pay.
You're blaming the wrong person. I'm the one who broke into the system. JJ knew nothing about it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I killed him. Twice, actually. Well, as you Yanks say, I guess it sucks to be you. Trevor!
Trevor? Trevor? He's dead.
You better not forget about me.
I could never forget about him.
We'll miss you, sweetie.
Are you gonna eat your donut?
I don't know.
You've gotta eat something.
Back 2 days and I already miss Mom's cooking.
Oh, you're the next Julia Childs yourself.
Well, haven't we mastered the art of being a smartass? So you get for hanging around Josh all summer.
We didn't hang around all summer. I mean, sure, we live near each other, but
But what, Cindy?
you're impossible.
No, I guess I'm just a little jealous.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't
And
mean
don't
for
worry about it. You know, I don't even know why I'm getting so worked up about it. It's been quite a while since we broke up.
Are you sure you're over him?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you never really called things off. You just kind of drifted apart.
It wouldn't work anyway. I mean, he's got Molly and the baby,
And you're still the woman he loves. I mean, of course he's going to spend time with his son, but there's some things a son can't give him.
Yeah, well. Anyway, what are you up to today?
Big newspaper meeting.
Until I forgot all about that. Today's your big day as editor-in-chief, How's it feel?
Weird. I mean, last year it was just what I wanted, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Really? Why? I mean, you're much better than that guy they got to replace Trevor.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, you can't replace a human being. You can only follow them. Expectations were running a little high last year. I mean, sometimes I think I got the job just because I helped solve the Phi Mu Kappa case.
Sin, you do not have to defend that guy. I mean, he blows big chunks. Did you catch his article on dining hall poultry?
Okay. Just trying to be positive.
Yeah, I know. It's got to be a little bit tough for you, huh?
What do you mean?
Expectations. I mean, not only are you like the youngest editor the Blaze has ever had, but you're also a woman. And you're blind. I mean, how's your photo editor gonna like that?
Oh, thanks for making me feel so confident. So we emphasized the writing. I left out of a pretty free hand. What's the big deal? It's just not gonna be easy.
All right, ready to go?
You're not.
Huh?
Finish your donut.
Why?
The waste.
Cindy, it's a donut.
No, I mean the waste you're going to be if you don't eat it. No faces. The donut.
Figures I have a roommate who's blind and omniscient.
DeMarco, what's going on? Why you look so depressed?
Just looking at some of these old pictures from a few years ago. None of these people are here anymore. We used to have such a good time together. Max and Kaylee, Krista, Meg, and Trevor. And if it weren't for Nathan and that damn fraternity of his, Trevor might still be here now.
Look, Troy, I know you're still upset about what happened to Trevor, but I'm sure he wouldn't want you moping around here like this. Look, there's nothing you can do to bring him back. This may sound insensitive, but it's time to move on.
It's easy for you to say. You didn't just lose your best friend.
No, I didn't, but if I did, I wouldn't let it affect the rest of my life. Come on, DeMarco, you got a life of your own to live. Hey, I got a great idea about what can cure your blues.
Exactly what would that be?
A party.
What?
You heard me, a party. Biff Parker's, you know? Everyone's gonna be there. It'll be just what you need to get you out of this mood.
Slats, I really don't feel like going to a party.
You're telling me you're gonna just sit here and listen to that depressing music and look at these pictures when you can be out with me having the time of your life?
Slats, I really don't think a party would cheer me up.
Why not? Come on, you gotta stop living in the past. There's a party tonight. A party with good-looking women and dancing and music. Now tell me, does that compare to this?
To me, it does.
Look, man, sooner or later you're gonna have to face reality. These people aren't here for you anymore. You have friends who still care about you. Why not pay a little more attention to them? And while you're thinking about that, think about coming to the party tonight.
I'll think about it, but I'm not promising anything.
Is this the line for the powder room? Yes. Every time I come to this restaurant, there's always a line.
You think they'd do something about it? I mean, expand or something. After all, we are paying customers, aren't we?
Well, the food is good and the place is nice. I suppose.
I hardly see myself. Can't even imagine what my face must look like.
Oh, what a cute shirt. Did your mommy pick it out for you?
Let me guess. 100% cotton? Definitely not a fine washable. You must have gotten it at a mall.
Well, actually,
Oh, don't be embarrassed. It really isn't that bad. I mean, it isn't a Pierre Cardin or a Chanel, but really you look decent in it.
Well, I'm not really into designer labels. And besides, what's the point? I mean, the weather in Ashton isn't the greatest, and dorm life doesn't require designer labels.
Dorm life? You wouldn't happen to go to Ashton, would you? Who goes to Ashton?
Well, I am. I'm a freshman.
I'm a junior and an RA. Where are you living? Well, isn't this a coincidence? It seems like we have something in common after all. I'm Alexandra Lyons. I'll also be a freshman. I'll be living in Dickinson Hall.
Well, you are, different than I pictured you. Hi, roommate.
You mean you're Jessica?
Well, what are the chances of this happening? You guys are roommates. You're living in Dickinson Hall. That's where I live, too. You wouldn't happen to live on the first floor.
What are the chances of this happening?
Well, I better be getting back to work. I'll definitely be seeing you guys around. Oh, by the way, my name's J.J. Kale.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. What a silly little coincidence we have on our hands. What is that person doing in there? Honestly, do they think we have all day?
Figures, no one's in there.
Oh, Jessie.
The name's Jessica. And besides, it gave us a chance to meet each other.
I suppose. But, Jess, my makeup, you can't expect me to arrive at Ashton looking like this.
Oh, you're so right.
The nerve of some people.
Mavis Keller, what are you doing here all alone?
Do you want something, Kyle?
I was just noticing you were sitting here by yourself. Where's Heather?
Don't worry about it.
Maybe she doesn't want to be seen with a daddy?
Well, you wouldn't understand because you've never spent more than one night with a girl.
Oh, you're pathetic. You give up everything you have for some girl. Just to have a one-night stand come back and haunt you.
Kyle.
You know, you really shouldn't talk.
What exactly did I give up? My friendship with you? No, I think you gave that up.
You better watch out for me. Especially when they're old friends.
Friends? Just because I was the only one that could ever put up with you.
Excuse me? I didn't quite get that. Well, if it's not the ex. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Hi, Heather, what's up?
Pretty cold in here. I say, you're both going to Viv's party tonight? Oh, separately, of course.
I gotta run. I'll catch you guys later.
Why don't you learn to keep your mouth shut for once?
Looks like you'll be coming alone tonight. That is, if you can find a babysitter.
Jen,
Dan, we have to play again so I can beat the pants off of you.
wouldn't you just love that?
Ooh, Cindy, you can be such a little vixen when you want to. You know, these braille cards are kind of cool.
Okay. Just remember, I've got my very first meeting as editor-in-chief of the paper.
Ooh.
Josh, I feel kind of weird, you know, taking over Trevor's position. I just think it's weird, that's all.
Look, I think I knew Trevor better than most people. I know for a fact that there's nobody you'd rather have run his paper than you, okay? Now I'm going to show you a little fancy shuffling. I taught myself.
Well, as I recall from the summer, you weren't very good at cards or swimming.
Hey, I might not have been able to keep up with you this summer, but you gotta admit we did have a good time. And besides, I'm great at cards. Here we go. Oops. I guess I'm not that great at cards.
Guess not. Are you going to help me, or are you just going to stare at me all day?
You know, I've given up trying to figure you out.
I like it that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Guess who?
Could it possibly be Jessica?
How did you know who it was?
I would recognize that voice anywhere. Actually, I'm glad I ran into you.
Really? Actually, I'm glad I saw you too.
I've been thinking a lot about Trevor. I was looking through some old pictures and stuff. Jess, I can't believe he's gone.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Trevor was always there for me. Ashton. I was going to go to school with my big brother. He always loved this place.
That's true. And he loved you, too. Do you remember... You go ahead.
Do you remember that time when you and Trevor came home from Christmas break and the two of you tried to teach me how to drive?
You nearly took out the mailbox before we even left the driveway.
You and Trevor were laughing so hard you could not stop laughing. My parents were so mad.
That was a riot. Do you remember that big barbecue? And Trevor burned absolutely every single hamburger?
But he made us eat them anyway?
I really forgot how many good times we had. So are you settled in yet?
Almost. I'm just about done.
How's your roommate?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to make of her yet. But we'll see. Anyway, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I heard there was a big party tonight.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and I was thinking maybe you could go with me. I mean, I want to meet people, but I don't want to go alone.
I really wasn't planning on going. But since you asked me, I'll think about it.
Thanks, Troy.
Anything for you. Listen, I mean that. If you need anything, just give me a call, okay? I gotta go, but my number's in the book, so give me a call later and we'll go.
Okay. You bet you'll be hearing from me.
Well, Miss Editor-in-Chief, glad to see you can make an appearance, finally.
Michael, I'm sorry. I just...
Actually, dude, it was my fault. You see, we kind of got tied up.
Please,
and,
save all the gory details for Penthouse Forum. But I would like a word alone with Chandler, if that's all right with you.
It's all right, Josh. Thanks for walking me over.
All right, I'll see you later.
Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What do you think I want to talk to you about? Last night's episode of 90210? Chandler, you missed the first meeting. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, I said I was sorry. I wouldn't have left you to fill in if I didn't think you could handle it.
That's not the point. It looked unprofessional. I had to make up some BS story about some big scoop for the first edition. Listen, when you signed on as editor-in-chief, you took on certain responsibilities. If your sex life is going to interfere with those duties, well, there are people that can replace you.
Replace me? Where do you get off talking to me like this? Where are you?
Over here.
My being late was a mistake, and it won't happen again. I am both willing and qualified to do all of my duties at this paper. And as far as my sex life is concerned, it's none of your damn business.
Wrong. It becomes my business when I have to cover your ass. And babe, that's not in my job description.
When I need your help, Gardner, I'll ask for it. Maybe if you stop moping around here and get a sex life of your own, you won't be so concerned with mine.
Don't flatter yourself, Toots.
My name is not Toots or Babe. It's Cindy.
Well, Cindy, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. I'm sure Loverboy will be back any minute. I bet you two are going to that big track party tonight at this.
Sure, everyone I know is going to be there. Aren't you going?
Wasn't planning on it.
Why, is Channel 11 running Rebel Without a Cause again?
No, just all those rich snobs. Not my scene.
Well, it's not exactly mine either, but I'm going. You should go. Might do you good to mingle a little.
Look, you stay out of my life and I'll stay out of yours, all right? Later, Chief.
Later, Mike.
Come in.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
Hi, Davis. Nothing. Don't mind the mess. My grandmother just dropped David off.
How is he? Can I see him?
Well, he's sleeping right now, but...
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
So, how are you? How's it going so far?
It's okay. It's hard between the baby and school, but...
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So, were you just in the building, or...?
Actually, I came by to see if you wanted to go to a party down at Biff's house tonight. Everyone's gonna be there, you know. But we could catch up on some old times.
You know, I wish I could, but kind of have my hands full at the moment. So,
Yeah, I guess that was pretty stupid.
No, in fact, I appreciate you asking, but, just next time.
Next
yeah.
time. Look, the real reason I came by was to ask you... Actually, it was to tell you that I wanted to help.
What do you mean, help with what?
With the baby. I want to help with David. I want to be there for him.
You mean this? You really want to help?
Molly, I do. I mean, I'm his father. I should be there for him. You know, I want to show him the ropes. Maybe teach him some of my old soccer moves. Give him some tips on girls. Maybe not. You know, I bet he could even go to my old prep school. I could see it now. David Keller, straight A student.
Whoa, hold on a minute. You've got him graduating high school. He hasn't even been potty trained yet. Listen, I really appreciate you wanting to help.
Molly, I do. I mean, I know I've made some mistakes. Okay, I've made a lot of mistakes. But I think that you and I together, we could give him a really good future.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. If you're really serious, how can I say no?
Really? Oh, this is so great. This is great. Look, I'll do anything. You want me to feed him? You want me to change him? Anything.
I want you to go to the party.
What? I thought I was going to help.
You will, but tonight, just go to the party. Go and have fun. I know how important it is to you. You'll have plenty of time to help me with David. Listen, we can go stroller shopping tomorrow, okay?
Are you sure? I feel bad leaving you like this.
Like what? We're fine. Just go to the party. Have a good time. All right? Call me tomorrow.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive. Go already.
Okay. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Great.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you know what to do, right? Yeah. Just work with them, especially the freshmen. And remember, take them in the back. I can make it later. Hi, everyone.
Why, hello, David. How are you this fine evening?
Hi, David. What's up?
Not much, I just got here.
Oh, then you must be thirsty then.
Yeah, does anybody need a drink?
I'm fine.
Well, I can use a refill. Don't miss me too much.
I'll go with you. Don't even start watching him. I'm not. You know you made the right decision. There's plenty of other guys here to make you forget all about it.
Hey, ladies. Just got you looking so serious over here.
Nothing.
That's better?
See?
Hi. Sorry, so rude before. I'm Davis.
JJ.
How you doing? Are you friends with Josh and the girls?
Yeah, I'm their friend and they're RA.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, here's 2 RAs, I guess.
Not so loud. I don't want everyone to stop having fun on my account.
Okay. You want another? Okay, your turn.
Okay? Here's to not being at work.
I hear that.
Cool party.
It's really crowded. Here we go.
Come on, let's stay a while. Introduce me to some of your friends.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, sure.
Well, if it's not the boss, I see you managed to make it here on time.
Yes, Michael. Thank you for noticing.
No problem. Being observant is part of my job.
That doesn't include observing me.
You never know.
Pretty good crowd.
Yeah, not too bad if I do say so myself.
And who are you?
Kyle. Kyle Hutchinson. And you?
Alexandra Lyons. Just one of many girls here tonight.
Somehow I think you're more impressive than most.
Very observant. So, who do you have to know to get a drink around here?
You know him.
Okay, then what do I have to do?
Well,
thought you'd make it more interesting than that.
maybe later.
I hate to see a lady alone at the bar.
Alone? I'm definitely not alone. Look at all these people.
Are you going to drink both of these?
Of course not. I got one for you.
Maybe you've had enough to drink. You okay?
I'm just so tired. I work so much, I never get any sleep.
Oh, come on. I got you something to make you feel like new.
We're spinning. Spinning. Spinning.
Here you go. You'll feel a lot better.
What is it?
It's called ice. There's nothing like it.
And it's not even cold.
Just inhale. You'll love it.
Coming up next on ICTV, it's The Screening Room, Tompkins County's only local movie review show. Our panel of critics and reporters will show you the latest from the big screen. Next on ICTV 54.
Additional support for Semesters is sponsored by Santini's Coddington Restaurant and by Dan's Cookies.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Goldenson from Semesters. Our society is supposed to be the information society. Well, if that's the case, then why are so many people still using drugs? It must be a lack of information, or just plain ignorance. Here's the scoop. Drugs are addictive. Drugs are illegal. Drugs can hurt you. Don't mess with drugs. Go tell your friends. Drugs can kill.